Today I'll be at Walmart. I'm probably gonna go see Noah, see if he's there. And then after that, I think it'll be story time. I'll see you when I go see Noah. Look who I found. He's working. He's working today. This is one of the few times you'll see him working. I'm kidding. Look, that shovel's bigger than he is. Well,
wrong.
Pretty close. Looks like you're having fun.
I just got in. Gotta work until 10.
Oh boy, 9 hours. Hey, look. X actually doing his job.
Screw you, man.
Looks good in a Walmart uniform.
I?
Ladies love a man in uniform.
Especially a Walmart.
Exactly. Ooh, look at that butt.
Get out of here.
I'm stalking him. I'm stalking him. Alright guys, so as promised, a story time. Well, not really story time, just telling you what's going on in my life. About a month ago, I made a decision to enlist for the Army. As you can tell by my shirt, I enlisted. I leave August 14th for basic training. That will be in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. So I'll be down there for about 20 weeks. 10 weeks is the basic training, and then another 10 weeks for advanced infantry training. After that, I don't really know where I'm going to be based, but I have enlisted as an MP, a military police officer. So I'm hoping that I get based in the US somewhere. A buddy of mine, he's an MP, and he said the most common place to be based if you're an MP, not during wartime, is the US. So cross my fingers that I'll be in the US. The second most common place, South Korea. I really don't want to be that close to North Korea, so I don't know. And this walk is beautiful. Like, look at this. No one here. I can vlog in peace. But this guy, he's stationed up in Washington, and he got out basic training November 3rd. So he's been in it for a while. He loves his job. He's been on road duty, which is basically just patrolling the roads of the base. Also, I had been trying to get a job for a while. I mean, I had one lined up, but I'd only be working there for a month and a half, maybe at maximum. So yeah, I'm jobless, but I am going to the military, so I'm excited for that. Not 100% sure if I'm gonna do more than my allotted time, which I'll be doing a MP position for about 5 years. So if I do decide to do more, then I'd probably do my 20 and out and get out, have a pension. But not 100% sure. But if I do decide to just do my 5 years and get out, then I already have a job interview lined up in Wisconsin for a correctional officer, so that'll be fun. So yeah, military. That's my big choice for jobs. I mean, I was originally going to do infantry, but then I decided I didn't want to be that close to combat. But even as an MP, you're going to be pretty close to combat. I wanted to serve my country, and I don't know, go from there, see how it goes. So yeah, that's story time. I don't really have any other stories to tell. Well, I could tell my life story. Alright, so when I was about 14 months, my mother didn't feel like she could take care of me and my brother anymore. So she gave us up for adoption. So at 14 months, we went from home to home till I was about 5 or so, and then I was adopted. But first house, I don't remember at all. They said they used to call me Benji, Benny, stuff like that. But yeah, don't really have a memory of that house. Second house was called, the people were Carl and Michelle. They were really nice people. I only have fond memories of them. My main memory that I can think of is Cody and I were jumping on the beds, and she came in and she's like, "You better stop jumping on the beds," and stuff like that. But I mean, that's the biggest memory I have. Oh, and the party when we first got there, when they threw us a party and everyone got us gifts and stuff like that, because it was supposed to be an actual adoption, but it never panned out. I'm not 100% sure why, but they were nice people. I liked them. The next place I went was the current place I'm staying right now, the current place I was adopted by Tony and Linda. These people are probably the people that gave me my best options in life. I love them to death. I mean, I may not show it sometimes that I love them, but I do. I honestly love them so much. They've done so much for me. They're very supportive of my decision in life to be in the Army. My father was in the Army. He went over to Vietnam. He doesn't talk about it much, but then again, not a lot of people talk about it much because Vietnam was a rough time in U.S. history. After I left there, that was just a foster home, not an adoption home. After I left there, I went to Randy and Teresa, and given up until now, I've had my brother with me. But these people, I don't remember how long I stayed with them, but I stayed with them quite a while. I'm not 100% sure what happened that they decided to keep my brother and not I, but hey, it is what it is. Not much I can do about that. Passing a creek right now. It's pretty nice. Not much happened after that. I went back to this house I am currently at now, and they adopted me. But yeah, I've had a rough start, but I didn't stop that from letting me have a great future. I mean, that's kind of the moral of my life story at this point, is no matter how rough you have it, you can always make it better by, you just gotta make the best of things. And I mean, that's what I did, is I made the best of things, and it seems to have turned out really well. Not much else happened after that. I just kind of stayed with them, and yeah. I went to public school for, let's see, up until 7th grade, and in 8th grade I was homeschooled. Homeschooling is probably way better than public school, from what I've noticed. I didn't really learn much in public school. In homeschooling, I learned way more. Like, I could learn at my pace. I didn't have to follow everybody else's way to learn. Because there are like 3 basic ways of learning. There's hands-on, there's visual, and there is hearing. So I'm more of a hands-on type person. And in public schools, they only really teach visual and hearing. So I struggled in public school. I mean, I knew what they were doing. It's just, it was really boring for me. So I never really did anything. So they thought I was dumb. So it is what it is. But I do well for myself. I got a great group of friends. The group of friends is this YouTube channel. And shout out to Noah, Isaac, Ari, Kaylee, Max, Callista. I mean, everybody that's in the group, like Pablo and Stefan, Ellie. I mean, she's not really in the group anymore, but she's one of my closest friends. Let's see, who else? Vedran. I don't know if he's gonna watch this or not, because he's not as active. Eddie, Zach. Zach's an awesome person. Like, you see him, you think he's hyper, but he's an intellectual person. He loves talking intellectually. Tony, he's another guy that you'd see him in person, you don't think he's like a really deep type person, but he's a deep thinker. And he can give you tips on picking up chicks. Josh, he can be opinionated, but he's a really good guy. There's no one really else that I can think of, but sorry if I missed your name and you're in the group chat. But I love all of you the same. You guys are like, you guys are almost like family to me. Especially you, Noah. And Luke Primrose, he's not in the group, but he's another guy where I love him to death. He's my bestest friend, along with everyone else in the group. So, I mean, that's really all I got for right now.